Hello and welcome to Low Critter Gaming. I'm Zach, and today I'm continuing on with my Earthborne Rangers playthrough, and we're just going to get right into it. So let's talk about where we are. We're at the Philosopher's Garden. We came here from the Fractured Wall over this woods trail, so that will be our path deck building location and path. I was going to go to Spire because we have a Journey to Spire mission, but I think I'm going to go around because I want to see what's going on in Branch. Branch is another pivotal location, and I haven't been there yet, so I'm going to head down there, and then we'll see what we get there. If nothing, then we'll just go Crossroads and then to Spire just to move the main game story along. So let's go to setup. We do have a entry on our campaign tracker that we have to read today. When we get to step 6, we are on day 6. The first one is set up the player areas. I've done that. Draw starting hands. So I didn't change anything in Chandara's deck, our shepherd. Oh, and you can see our team over here. Right now it's just the 2 Rangers. I like the little team cam. It lets me use the miniatures for the game that I spent so much time on that have no other function than to just look pretty. So we didn't change anything in Chandara's deck. We did get Sill's sketchbook last time. This is a green card, so it's not going to play super nice. I put 2 of those in Chase's deck. We do have a lot of equipment already, so the 2 equipment slots isn't great, but we do also have pocketed belt pouch. I can take that down to 1. But also it has 3 icons on it. And I looked at the other reward cards we have available. We have Gauze Blade available. And the Focus Translator, we can't use Focus Translator. I think that's the card. Because of the 3 focus requirement, I think it is. But I was really looking, and I was thinking about putting Sill's sketchbook in a Chandara's deck also. But I like the cards that are in there right now, and I don't really need to add a whole bunch more hearts to her deck, I don't think. Okay. Draw starting hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we're going to keep 1 Artel's Vaulting Rod. Whistle is also really good. Cordo's Instinct is nice if we knew what we were searching for, but then again, we could use this, because we're going to have Valley set, we could use this to search through the path deck and push anything that's bad down to the bottom. So that's actually a pretty good card too. I think I will keep Artel's Vaulting Rod, the Whistle, and Cordo's Instinct. 2 aid cards that can be helped with our ability to add more tokens to aid cards. And we will draw 3 new ones, because these are going to go back into the deck. And we got Riri. Intention Translator. Oh man, we can't have all of this equipment. And Healing Touch is pretty good. Okay, put that into our deck spot. I won't spend forever shuffling the deck. That's good. With a cut. All right, so what's Chase gonna get? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yep. We really want our Oak. Quiet's good. Another Cordo's Instinct is good. Boundary Sensor is also pretty good. Hiking Staff. Walk with Me is decent. But I really want to dig for belt pouch, although I'm going to keep Quiet out. So we're going to draw 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to get a right tool, another quiet, mother of invention, and a headset. So we could put the headset on and help us scout through our deck if we did some remembering of our training. So not the strongest start for Chase, I don't think, on cards. This is more kind of an exploration day. We don't really have, like we had the flood mission last time. That gave us a real direction to go on our day 5. Okay, elect the lead ranger. I think it was Chandara last time, so we'll go with Chase this time. Shuffle the challenge deck. Oopsie. Shuffled. Set up the starting location. So it's Philosopher's Garden. We might as well take a look at it now. We're not going to read the entry yet, though. There's quite a bit of green on there. It has flip 1 path card face down. It keeps any attachments. Treat face down cards as features with the obstacle keyword with a presence of 1. They gain the following test. You do awareness plus, I don't remember what that one's called, triangle, to identify to flip this card face up. Okay, good thing we have Artel's Vaulting Rod. This is going to be our setup. Draw 1 path card. It comes into play face down along the way. So we're getting an obstacle right off the bat, right? Because it says treat face down cards as features with a presence of 1. Yeah, and you can't clear them when they're face down because you don't have any thresholds. Visible. Set up the weather card. We're still in downpour, which is kind of a bummer. We got to put 4 rain tokens on it. And in this step is when we read 94.2 from our campaign tracker. 90. That's 44. World events, 94.2. Read 1. If you completed Rising Waters. We did. All your muscles, even the ones you didn't know you had, seem to be aching as you nibble on a handful of dried sunberries. But the word is already coming in. The floodwaters are starting to recede. Thanks to your efforts, the damage was minimal. Each ranger gains 1 energy in an aspect of their choice for the first round. Okay, that's cool. Little reward for completing the mission. Okay, so and we got both of our quiets. We could get quiet and boundary sensor out. We could get phonoscopic headset out. Maybe if we took another focus, we could remember our training as well. All right, so we're going to take an extra focus here. And so we only have 2 awareness. Bummer. I think we need the vaulting rod. And if we're going to have quiet out on the other side, the whistle is always nice. Maybe we'll just take another, I don't know, we'll take another focus. Or we could always try to traverse something. Wait, does it's oh, when you flip, let's see, treat face down cards as features with the obstacle keyword and a presence of 1. They gain the following test. I think when you flip cards, they keep tokens on them. That's interesting. So we should be able to traverse the features, and then when they flip, they keep their progress tokens. I'm gonna look this up real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, I think it does. I think because when cards flip, they retain their tokens. If I traverse it, then it will retain its progress tokens. So all of this to just see which type of token I want to take. I think I will take a fitness token. No, after all that, I'm going to take a focus so I can try to find some more of my animals. Okay, so that was reading of the thing. Mission cards, we have Journey to Spire and Archaeology. Still, hopefully we find a ruin in the Valley set. Build and shuffle the path deck. Okay, so I have the woods here. Philosopher's Garden is non-pivotal location. So I have the Valley set here. And we need 3. How about you, you, and you? There, there, and there. Then resolve arrival setup. So we're going to read 17 and do the face down thingy. All right. Oh, we gotta. Okay. What did I say? 17. If CeeLo Gris is in play, well, nope. You don't even know who that is. Otherwise, read. No one has ever been able to tell you how this patch of woodland got its name. You can't help but feel a shiver run down your spine as you travel through it, however. Although the grass is just as green, the same bird song echoes through the branches, and the usual insects buzz in your ears. You can't help but notice that all the trees grow in strange and precise geometric patterns. Okay. We draw a path card face down along the way for the lead ranger. And then we draw a normal path card for Chandara, which happens to be a prowling wool hunt. Okay. Flip that over. We need 8 progress to get out of here. And then finishing touches. Any tokens as dictated by cards in play. Yeah. All right. We'll get back into the groove of things with the setup. I just want to make sure we're not missing anything. I doubt we have anybody new to the game watching on episode, whatever this is, 8 or something. All right, start the round. Each ranger draws a path card, starting with our lead ranger. We haven't done refresh yet. Interesting thing is that there it says it keeps any attachments, but it doesn't say it keeps any tokens. I don't know. Maybe someone can let me know in the comments, but I swear when things flip, they keep their tokens. Okay, so yeah, lead ranger path card is Umbra. Oh boy. Well, my little Valley set idea with Kodo's Instinct isn't going to work. Scare, you can place this being on top of the path deck. If you fail, suffer 1 injury. If this being is along the way, move it within reach. If this being is within reach, exhaust it, suffer an injury. We might just be playing quiet. Oh, you know what would be sweet though? I could flip it face down and still travel by ignoring it with Artel's Vaulting Rod. Sounds fun. Okay, now Chandara's is Overgrown Thicket. It goes along the way. Okay, so not who we usually want to be adding to our little picture of miniatures, but Umbra is visiting. I have tried so many things. This is a little webcam, and because I have to have it so far away and zoomed in, I can't get it any more focused than that unless I completely shift some stuff on this side of the table, which I might try at a later date, but I don't have time right now. Okay, so we can do awareness plus that to flip this over so that it might not be an obstacle anymore. Let's just start with the easy things. We are going to need Artel's Vaulting Rod for 1 fitness and 2 vaults. Are we even going to be scouting anymore? I think we're going to need as many quiets as possible. So we'll spend 2 of those for a quiet. We'll bring quiet into the fight here against Umbra. Connection would be 12. Oh, we didn't read Umbra's thingy. It's 89. I think that's the official term in the rulebook, is reading the thingies from the campaign guide. Umbra, a dark shadow flashes over your head, and you duck as the shadow banks around and heads back towards you. You raise your hand to shield your gaze and stare up, quickly spotting the terrifying form of the massive raptor. Her body as big as a stilt horse and massive beak open in a terrifying screech. Oh, that didn't sound scary at all. All right. Oh, we can't play 2 Umbras. What am I thinking? Oh, Umbra's supposed to be up here. Spirit plus conflict. So it's going to take 8 damage. Or 12 progress to get rid of Umbra. We also have this Prowling Wolfhund. I don't really want to be doing a whole bunch of tests with Umbra out, unless I try to exhaust Umbra, but Umbra has a presence of 3. And avoiding is also with conflict. Which maybe we spend 1 of our quiets for that to avoid Umbra for now. Yeah. Discard 1 harm from a being to add 3 progress to it. Is Healing Touch, or heal 1 injury from a ranger. I think what I'll do is play my whistle on this side for 1 focus. That'll give us 3 calls on the whistle. gonna do a... We're going to use Quiet's exhaustibility. I just want to get rid of some stuff on the board. So Quiet's exhaustibility to... Oh, that doesn't even take it out. Well, Riri can take it out, I guess. Does 3 damage to the Wool Hunt. And we will protect Quiet with our whistle. I mean, the whistle is also good because Umbra's a predator. So maybe I don't worry too much about Umbra as long as my whistle's not tapped like it currently is. Let's play this for 1 focus. We'll just get rid of that one because it's an extra. And then we will spend 2 over here, 2 awareness for our Riri. Oh. Join the fight against Umbra over here. Then I think I'll just use Riri to do the 4th harm to the Wool Hunt, just to start clearing the board, because that's an exhaustibility that we can use after our turn. What do I want to do? I mean, this is super difficult. I don't really feel like trying to identify this right now. So I think I'll spend 1 fit to get my boundary sensor out with 4 charges on it. Just keep setting up. So yes, we will not be playing Cordo's Instinct. We can't play Intention Translator. We'd have to get rid of something. Healing Touch is a nice trick to use with Riri. We only have 1 fitness left. Man, I mean, I guess I could... with nothing else to do with my spirit, start putting some progress on Umbra just in case it goes that direction. But then I'm doing a test, right? Maybe I'll draw my Oru or something. So I will, it's still a test, but I'm going to risk it. I will remember my training with 1 focus. That's a 0. And things just went poorly. So I remember my training. I get to scout 1 card. It's another Quiet. I think I want to try to dig for something else. It's a bold. Might have been a mistake. Suns. Everybody fatigues from the weather. This being along the way, move it within reach. It fatigues you. Oh, geez, for 3. All right. That's not good. I think we might be done on that side. We're going to remember our training on this side for 2. +1. Oh, and another sun. And then we'll exhaust this so that we can scout 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pocketed belt pouch, high pin pot, and northern hiking staff. Add 1. Yeah, we would have to get that out, but then we would... Overgrown thicket is a flora. That only puts 1 harm on it. I think I'm going to take the belt pouch. So it would go on top, and then I would draw it. These are going to go on the bottom. And we drew a sun, so that's a fatigue. Wow. At least Umbra's out of the way. And this is a reshuffle. Good enough. I do not want to take an injury, even though I could heal it, actually. Next turn. I hate to have all that spirit sitting there. I'm going to risk it. I'm going to spend 3 to connect with Umbra. You got to be kidding me. I drew the crest. All this fatigue is going to get discarded. Oh no. Mistakes were made. Okay. Umbra's currently winning. I take an injury, so all of this, there's an Oru in there. All of this is going to the discard pile. We take an injury. Umbra's exhausted, but that's not going to make any difference now. Well, I thought about playing the belt pouch, but I also thought about trying to get some progress onto the overgrown thicket. Yeah, that actually wasn't very smart. I could have just flipped Umbra. Yeah, that was a very bad mistake. Very bad mistake. I am going to have to get rid of all of the other obstacles if I'm just going to use Artel to have this one exhausted. Let's get the belt pouch out with 3 uses on it. And we're going to do this to add an aid to... I think right now we need to add an aid token to Artel's vaulting rod. Then over here, I think I'll use a charge off of my belt pouch. So we're doing 1 plus 1 is 2. Man, another sun. This is going so fast. This should be down to 2 because I drew 2 suns before I reshuffled. All right, we get to search our ranger deck for a gear card. What do we want? Not the staff. Field journal. Oh, Sill's sketchbook. That could let us sketch obstacles or sketch cards and then exhaust it. Yeah, we're gonna take Sill's sketchbook, add it to our hand. All right, and we'll rest. So now we go to the refresh phase. Wait, sorry, nope. Sun is a fatigue and a fatigue. And no other suns. Okay, and that would have ticked this down to 1 because that's our third sun. Now refresh. Let's put all of our cards up. We have to remember to take a fatigue from the injury. So a fatigue from the injury. Man, we are not getting very far today. Two of these. Get rid of our extra focus token. Did I short myself a fitness token last time? I might have. Maybe I put it over there. I can't remember. I must put it over there because I played 2 and 1. Maybe I shorted myself here. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Okay, so I already did the injury because I got moved to the refresh step and no longer the rest step for when you take the injuries. So now the question is, well, this is already an obstacle, which has a decently easy test on it. Yeah, I'm going to flip Umbra over. Treat face down cards with the feature as a feature with the obstacle keyword. You know what? That makes it easier to get rid of Umbra. I could get it up to 12. Oops. If I traverse it as a feature, and then try to flip it back over, Riri could do 1 harm to it, and then I already played. Oh, I didn't play Healing Touch. Oh, I lost a Healing Touch. I need to get rid of the injury on me though, so. I should have let Quiet take 1 for the team. I could have played the other Quiet. Now we gotta draw cards. Trail Mix. I lost a lot of my, what's it called? Fatigue though when I got injured. Okay, I think we're good. Back to the top of the round. Path card for the lead ranger is Sitka Buck and Prowling Woolhund. There's another predator in play. No. I have 3 or more fatigue. I only have 2 right now. All right. Umbra is like the main problem. So is doing the traversing of Umbra the right idea? Syl Sketchbook is cool though. Let's just start there. We're gonna do that. And it comes in with 2 sketches. So that gives me 2 exhausts. Right? I could, let's see. I'm thinking that maybe I just want to get a bunch of progress up here, which I have some sneaky ways to do it. I think the first thing I have to do though is play this healing touch just to get rid of this injury. I don't want to keep taking the fatigue from that. I am going to try to I really want to add some sketches to my sketchbook. All right, so what did I do? I did the healing touch on this side. I think quiet. I just want to get rid of this Sitka buck, and I'm just going to take the injury, maintain the whistle. Is that smart? Yeah, we'll maintain the whistle. Quiet can take a damage. We have another quiet in our hand. And the buck is a 1. No, I think I'll do it to... The buck is going to be in the way. Oh no, I'm not doing a test. I'm just doing the exhaustibility. So we're doing the exhaustibility to add 3 damage here, another exhaustibility with Riri to do the 4th damage. That wool hunt is out of the way. We still haven't done our turn. We might just have to interact past the buck. I think we'll exhaust the vaulting rod to exhaust the thicket. We'll use our card to dodge this obstacle. So we dodge, we can interact past it. And we're going to traverse with 3 plus the boundary sensor makes it 4. And I don't have anything that gives me more. So we're at 4 on a traverse test up here. Plus 1. That's 5. Let's go. I mean, let's actually go. Let's get out of here. Okay. Suns, we have to fatigue and fatigue. Glad I got rid of the wool hunt. I have to fatigue from going past the buck to do that traverse. The sun says if there's another active Sitka buck, there's not. What? I might be able to get out of here. So let's do this. We are going to use Syl's sketchbook. Exhaust a path card with presence X. So we're using 1 sketch to exhaust this path card. Oh, wait a minute. This is in the way. Oh, it gains this test. Right. Okay, so we are going to do 2 and I hope it's not an obstacle. I shouldn't say things like that out loud. 2 awareness plus our intention translator for an awareness check of 3 to identify this, because if I can flip it up and it's not an obstacle, then I can interact past it. Awareness, yes. Awareness is a 0. Dang, another sun. Okay, so we flip it face up. Sunberry Bramble. That's nice. Yep. Another sun. Wow, another fatigue. This is going fast. And we have to... Oh, wait a minute. No, hang on. I think I missed flipping the card. I did. This should have been gone. This should have been flipped already. So it's actually not that bad. Put our cards back. Trying to go too fast. Trying to go too fast. Okay, but we have to shuffle. So our obstacles on the board are currently exhausted. This is going to be kind of a Hail Mary. Is there a way that I can... I got to take that down. Is there a way... I got to get 3 more progress on the location. I've got 2 fitness and my bold card. I can't play my trail mix and traverse a bunch. Oh God. It's kind of weird having Umbra still over there, but we know Umbra's around. We know Umbra is around. Okay. Do I even want to do anything on this side? I have 2 focus. I have 1 awareness. I could try... to soothe fatigue. Doing tests is not dangerous right now, so we might as well. So we'll spin an awareness. What did I spin an awareness on? Oh, Sil. I wonder if I should sketch instead. No, we'll be all right. Famous last words. This should have been exhausted. I should have played favorite gear first. Oh well, we're fine. Everything's fine. We'll be fine. What am I doing? Yeah, awareness plus favorite gear. This needs to get discarded. For the little triangle is 2, so it's 2 versus 2 because this is a pluck of 2 on an awareness test. Plus 1. Ooh, mountain. So we succeed. Add a harm to this feature. Soothe 2 fatigue. We got an Artel's Vaulting Rod, which is amazing. And a field journal. 1, 2, 3. We could play our field journal. That's also pretty good. Then mountains. Nothing. If there's an active prey, this is an active prey. Exhaust it. Add progress to it and harm to this feature, both equal to that prey's presence. Well, that got rid of this, which is good. Now it's out of the way. Progress of 1 on the buck. I had to interact past that, so I should have fatigued first. I should actually have this card in my hand, but it's too late now. I don't remember which of these was on. Yeah, whatever. I screwed that up. I had to interact past the buck to get to that. So we took another fatigue. Oh, and that is all of the mountains. Okay. Now, moment of truth. Traversing up here. That's 2, 3, 4. No! The one card in the deck. No. That's a bummer. The one card in the deck. Yeah, the sun doesn't do anything. Well, the best laid plans, eh? So now we have to be able to. I'm gonna risk it. And what I mean by that is I'm going to flip this obstacle over and hope I don't draw another obstacle. And we will just traverse to try to get out of here. Is that really my first discarded card on that side? All right, we're not done yet though, so let's play our field journal. With 0 uses, that costs a focus. Over here, I think we're just going to spend to add to an aid card. So looking back, we should have protected. Well, I kind of wanted to preserve our uses on this whistle also. And we're resting everywhere. We don't have any injuries to worry about, but during the refresh phase, the thing is that which one can I get rid of easier? For progress on the overgrown thicket by traversing is not that difficult. I did rest and I had 1 focus left, so I should have a use on my field journal. Let's move pocketed belt pouch down to the end. That's the one that we probably need to see the least of. And the headset. Like, just remember we have it. I'll forget when it's way down there. Okay, I don't know which one to flip over. But we can do the easy stuff first, refreshing everything. 2 of those, 2 of those, 1 of those. If I had an Oru, they'd be an easy. Or even Pakoto. Be an easy answer. We'll draw a card. Pow, another whistle and Gauzeblade. I could use my fitness to, well, that would take up a slot. Maybe just keep it for the conflict to help me avoid. I'm gonna risk it. I will flip this over. It's harder to clear this way. No, I'm gonna flip the buck over. I think I can get rid of this by just doing tests. Is that everything? I hope so, except for the 2 rain tokens up here during refresh. All right, lead Ranger's path card is Sitka Doe and the Tenebrae. You perform a test that interacts with a card in the same area as this feature. Reduce your effort by 1. The Valley set is not being nice. We have to read 88. Well, that's going to make getting rid of the overgrown thicket harder. Some Calypso said there would be days like this. As you walk into a clearing, a sinking sensation fills your chest, and each beat of your heart adds to your unease. You look up to see the dreaded specters known collectively as the Tenebrae drifting slowly overhead. Sounds of life still grow still under their shadow. You hear a near inaudible sound that claws at the edges of your perception, like a chorus of labored breaths, wheezing through a single narrow aperture. The Tenebrae. Well, if we're going to get anything done, we got to start like this. We're going to use the vaulting rod to exhaust this obstacle. We will use Sill's sketchbook to exhaust this obstacle. And now our effort is going to be reduced by 1. I want to maintain our fitness. Artel's vaulting rod takes up so many spots. Okay, I'm not worried about an injury, so Quiet is just going to attack the doe. And we will protect. Do we protect Quiet, or do we just play Quiet again later? Let's protect Quiet. So that's still an exhaust ability. And we have another whistle we can play. That's right. That is right. Man, we really need all of our awareness and fitness. Not so much spirit right now. And we don't have a whole lot of exploration tokens. Like none, to be exact. All right, we're going to do this. Our effort's reduced by 1. There's a hunt. No, let's do this. Let's do it on this side. We'll do 2 awareness. Plus the exploration token from Artel's vaulting rod. So that gives us 3 to start with against a difficulty of 1 on this hunt test. Is an awareness test. So we're at 3, 0. This makes it -1. So then we add progress to the feature equal to our effort. So that's 2 progress. Okay. Suns, we have to move this feature. I'm going to move it here because we can dodge it once easy. Over here. All right. And now that the Tenebrae is gone, man. I mean, I guess I could chance it. Or do I do some sketching? With my awareness. Let's all chance it and see what happens. Two awareness on a test of 1. Okay, good, +1. So we actually cleared it. We had progress equal to our effort, and our effort ended up being 3. The Tenebrae was gone. Sun does nothing. Now we will traverse with 3 to 1, using our card to dodge the Tenebrae. Our obstacles are exhausted. -1 is 2. So we're at 9. Shields is nothing. Okay, I really wish I could do some sketching. Oh, I could have used this on that. What's it called? Thicket. All right, over here we will play our trail mix for 2 fitness because we are about to get out of here. That is 2 morsels. We will exhaust it to use. Oh no, we don't have any fitness left in our energy pool, so we'll have to wait until the beginning of next round. What do we got left? Focus that we can use to add to our field journal, and we have a spirit. We're just gonna get out of here. We're traveling. Finally. Okay. Travel. It's in here somewhere, which is the most profound thing I've said so far today. It's in here somewhere. 14. Clear the play area. This was kind of a cool way to get rid of Umbra because it's just a face down of the persistent keyword isn't there. So you know what? See ya, Umbra. Please don't come back for a while. Anything else? Tenebrae, also not nice, not an obstacle. Okay, yeah, I just want to make sure I didn't cheat too hard. Oh, why couldn't we have drawn the sinkhole? Man. See, Cordo's instinct, if I would have saw the sinkhole, that would have gone straight to the top. Helped our archaeology mission along. That's clear. Let's travel to a new location. So we're going to travel down to branch along, what is that one called? Old Growth. Old Growth. Old Growth. This is gone. Come along now. Branch. And from pivotal locations, we need branch. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, build the path deck and then do a rival setup. Well, Philosopher's Garden was interesting. The face down flipping was kind of helpful, actually. Not kind of. It was pivotal. Ooh, didn't mean like pivotal location, pivotal. All right, that's enough of that. Six. Search path deck for the next feature and put it into play. Okay. Can't believe we had the archaeology sinkhole. That's not right. Solaro Mako. No. Tala the Red. No. Otherwise, The town of Branch spreads out among the trunks and branches of the giant cedar trees and tough, wrinkled dolewoods. The whole village is a maze of platforms and narrow walkways, all created from tree branches, encouraged to grow together into dense mats punctuated by spherical homes. That's kind of interesting. All right. Refresh. Do we draw the cards? Arrival setup. Read the campaign. Finish setting up your destination to resolve each distraction. Yeah, we do that before refresh. Search the path deck for the next feature. Rotting Dolewood. Next, I think we shuffle every time we search. Yeah. Of course, it's an obstacle. Clear with harm. Discard each flora in play. It is flora. Each ranger suffers fatigue equal to 2 plus the combined presence of all flora discarded this way. You do not want to harm out Rotting Dolewood, apparently. Oh, it can harm out itself based upon its little mountain thingy. Add 1 harm to this feature if the weather is inclement. Increase number of harm added by 1. Gathering Storm. If it's on the downpour side, it's inclement, which it's about to be because we have to go through the refresh phase. All right, that was Chase's card. Now Chandara's card is Solaro Gris, Apiarist. Forage, add 1 token to an equipped food. Oh, hey, Trail Mix is an equipped food. Silo, but not Solaro, Silo Gris has an entry of 64. If you've discovered the Philosopher's Honey, nope. Otherwise, go to 64.2. A strange buzzing fills the air, a flash of yellow and black, and a bumblebee whizzes past. It quickly is followed by 3 others. You follow them around the base of the tree, only to find a man in a beekeeper's shroud carefully examining a tray of honey. Where are you? I know you're hiding somewhere. He leans closer and laughs. Why, hello, your highness. The man finally notices you and gives you a theatrical bow. Welcome. Name is Silo Gris. Though I'm sure you knew that already. I suppose you're looking for some honey then. They always are. Best honey in the valley. He winks and swaggers toward you. Well, nothing's for free in this world. You get your hands sticky and help me with this harvest, then maybe I'll give you a taste. Clear Silo with progress to help him with harvesting his honey. Now to the refresh phase. Add 2 if there's 4 or more tokens. Move all prey along the way, then each ranger exhausts their roll. Oh, I didn't do that. I should have done this. We have another whistle in our hand, so we're going to up this. The Trail Mix is also an aid card. Now we're going to do this. But I think we would refresh. It doesn't make any sense otherwise. We refresh our rolls, do all the cards, draw a card, another vaulting rod, hiking staff, and then we would do this. It would go to 4. Yeah, flip the card. That needs to get exhausted. That's not nice. And we start the round. Lead Ranger draws a path card. Oh, let's look at this side of Branch. Scout cards equal to your effort, then draw a path card. Yeah, we need 8 progress. All right, our path card is Hanging Cherry Moss. Fitness and triangled climb add harm to this feature. Discard 1 token from an insect in play and soothe when fatigue. 0 presence, so it's like not in our way of doing anything right now. And then our card over here. Oh boy. This is actually kind of cool. Kleptic Raccoon. So the raccoon wants to steal our stuff. He's got 1 presence. We're probably going to get rid of him right away because I don't want my stuff to be stolen. But it's kind of cool because this is I think my favorite one. Not really a team member, but I had to paint a little kleptic raccoon coming in trying to steal our stuff. Quiet doesn't need to be facing that way anymore. And the raccoon has a bunch of gear on the base, and this camera's not focused for that depth, but kleptic raccoon. It had to happen eventually. So we can exhaust the being and add progress to it equal to your effort. If you fail, draw a path card. Search your ranger discard for a gear and add it to your hand if we clear it with progress. That's interesting. Attention translator. We've got 1, 2, 3. Oh shoot. It's a good thing I didn't use it. I can't have that out. It's too many pips unless I get rid of the whistle. I really need to soothe fatigue. I think I'll use it up and then play another whistle. Artel's Vaulting Rod is just so good. Yeah, I'll still say that I had played it and I would have had to have gotten rid of the whistle. I don't have anything in my discard pile over here. Discard an equipped gear. Add 1 loot to this being. If there are 2 or more loot in this being, shuffle it into the path deck. If there's an active predator, exhaust it. So those are our path cards. This is our... Sorry. We got a long look at the beautiful team. These are our path cards. What I was doing there is I had to get rid of my whistle because I had too many pips of equipment on this side. So I'm just going to start by using the trail mix. Oh, I should have added 2 to the field journal from this, and I didn't even refresh my... Man, I think I need to take a nap or something. That I have 3 here, so I can soothe 3 fatigue. Cordo's Instinct, another boundary sensor. Oh, an adaptable multi-tool. I think I like that better than the headset. Maybe that should just be our first thing we do. We're going to spend 2 focus. We'll discard that. We'll bring out the adaptable multi-tool with 3 uses on it. And that's going to be our turn. We don't have any insects in play right now, so I don't want to use that up. Coelogris, man, I don't have any of my helpful companions. All right, we're going to use an exhaust ability here to have Quiet scare away the Kleptic Raccoon. We're not attacking it. We're just saying like, hey man, not right now, bro. Because he's too cute to like attack. And then that does the last damage to Quiet. So Quiet's gonna leave the team for now. And the raccoon's gonna run away. Maybe they're off playing. Yeah, let's run with that narrative. They went to go play in the woods or hide and seek or something. All right, that was an exhaust ability. I think maybe I use this exhaust ability. Let's just not worry about the Dolewood for now. Free up some traversing to branch, but we're kind of here to explore, right? Maybe I don't do that. Maybe we just try to get rid of it the old-fashioned way. You think? I probably could play my other Quiet out too. Should we talk to CeeLo? Let's talk to CeeLo. We haven't been able to use our spirit a whole lot. So 3 on a connect test. -1 is 2. Crests. There's no active predator. All right. Back to this side over here. Let's do this. The Rotting Dolewood has a presence of 2. We're going to boundary sensor. So we're going to use all 3 of our fitness. So that's 3, 4. 1 from the field journal is 5. We're not going to use our multi-tool. And we will just chance it. 5 against 4, 5 against 2. -1 is 4. That's enough to clear that one. And no mountains. Okay. There is a mountain. If there is an active mammal, exhaust it. Add progress to it and harm to this feature. There's not an active mammal. Any other exhaust abilities? No. Okay, over here. Add 1 token to an equipped food, then add an equal amount. So, but that's exploration tokens, man. And the difficulty is 2. CeeLo. I think I'm going to sketch CeeLo. It's a difficulty of 1, so it's an awareness test. Man, but the stupid sun is like ever present. Let's just make some progress. So let's do 2, 1. going to spin the other vaulting rod. So we're doing 3 against 1, 2, traverse branch. So traverse test 0. So let's put 3 progress up there. Mountains, nothing. And over here, quiet. I guess we can try to connect with CeeLo. Let's do that. We're going to connect. What is this doing here? I spent it a long time ago. That's 4. On a spirit test. All right, that takes it to 6. That was a good idea. Hopefully. We'll see. Okay, CeeLo says go to 64 when he's cleared, which is where we are. If you're at the Philosopher's Garden, no, we just came from there. Helping hand is attached. If you discovered the Philosopher's Honey, no, otherwise go to 64.6. What did I say? Delicious, isn't it? CeeLo slides the empty tray into the last box, pauses for a moment, then leans in. Now, if you think this was good, let me tell you something. There's a tree grows just north of here, unlike anything I've ever seen before. Found it a few months back. Whole train of little buzzers led me to it. Was hiding in a little nook in the Philosopher's Garden. His voice drops to a whisper. The flowers are almost chameleon-like, shift in colors with the rise and fall of the sun. I can't help but wonder what kind of honey those little buzzers are cooking up out there. If you want to make history with me, I'll let you tag along. We could get Helping Hand. Should we go back up to Philosopher's Garden? We could. So maybe we could just take that way back to on the way to Spire. Or we could soothe to fatigue. Yeah, why not? Let's take him with us. Helping Hand. With CeeLo. If there's an active predator, there's not. All right. We might as well. Sketching is so good. I think we'll be okay taking some fatigue. So we'll sketch over here. We're going to play Cordo's Instinct and see what we've got going on in the path deck. Elder to Sorrow Hail. Tesserole. Cloud Hive Swarms. Puffer Crawler. That seems terrible. Dolewood Canopy. Lynn Mira. Oh, I think that's the person that makes the boat. The boat takes up so much space in your inventory. It's so good, though. I don't know if we're going to be able to do both of them, because I think for hers you have to go... Is it the high basin? I think you have to go the other way. I think we'll just come back for her later. Although getting around faster seems cool. Actually, if we do have to go to the high basin, we can always come back and get CeeLo Grist later. Yeah, let's put the boat maker on top. Yeah, she's 8 progress though. Oh boy. The Elder's only 4. Wonder if that Elder has a mission for us. Oh well, maybe we'll get Oru. and or Picoto. All right, then we're gonna sketch something. We'll sketch CeeLo. So it's a difficulty of 1 on an awareness test, +1. So we get to add 1 sketch because the presence was 1. And the crest is not gonna do anything. And then we're resting, resting, and resting. All right, so let's go to refresh. All right. That's my hand. Draw a card. Trail markers. Good. Perceptive. It's an exploration token. Cards. We knew we were getting her. We'll read her thing in a second. Dolewood Canopy. While your ranger token is on this feature, treat each card within reach as exhausted. What? But you cannot add progress to features or the location. That's like you're on top of the trees. We can climb up there to get our ranger token up there. If we fail, we're basically falling and get an injury. Then we have to get a sun to remove our token. Kind of interesting. Okay, Lynn Mira's thing is 65. If you have, no, otherwise, yes, yes. The sound of metal, splitting wood, and the scent of fresh sawdust wafts towards you as you approach. Woman heaves an axe up, sweat dripping from her brow. Around her, an assortment of finely carved objects lazily strewn on workbenches and old stumps. She waves you over as she grabs a tool you've never seen before, a long-handled device lined in a power casing. To what do I owe the pleasure? She clicks a button on the handle, revealing a molten wire, humming with energy. Laser cutter. Bark of the dolewood is often so tight you need to heat the surface if you're going to cut through it. She slowly begins hewing away at the bark of a long piece of dolewood. Next to it, you spy an intricately engraved collapsible canoe. The craftsmanship is spectacular. Both the craftsman and the craftsmanship, we'll say. So she has fitness plus hearts to add progress to a feature equal to your effort, then add an equal amount of progress to Lynn. Add progress to a feature. Wow, why wouldn't we do that? I used all my hearts. Oh no, I have quiet. Uh-oh. Do we? Do we? That seems pretty good. Yeah, those are our 2 cards. So we're not really putting progress on the... Well, we need to figure out her shtick first, though. All right, first thing we're going to do trail mix. We've got 2 fit left in our pool to soothe 2 fatigue. Man. No animals. Gotta do this. We're doing this the old-fashioned way today. So this is already a trail. We don't need to do that, except it does add another progress. Boundary sense. Our whole hand is fitness cards. We have adaptable multi-tool. Yes, we do. All of these tests are fitness tests as well. All right. We're going to do this. It's 3. We don't have any hearts. So it's a fitness at a difficulty level of 2. All right. Add progress to a feature equal to your effort. We will add progress to that feature. I'm going to do that, or I want to keep this around just in case we get some insects in, or do I just get rid of it? Because that doesn't, yeah, whatever. Then add an equal amount of progress to Lynn. It's a good start. It's a good start. I'm going to play this intention translator for a focus with 3 uses on it. Any exhaust abilities? No. And then we will I've already used all my fitness, so I can't add progress to branch. Not the best talker. Because I'll spend 1 energy to gain 1 energy of any type. I guess I could. Let's do this. We will multi-tool to, this is now a fitness. This spirit is now a fitness. This awareness is now a fitness. I want to do some sketching. This spirit is now some fitness. Focus. So we're going to spend a fitness plus a boundary sensor card. Plus a boundary sensor use. We will exhaust our roll to dodge the Dolwood canopy. So we're at 1, 2, 3, 3. And the location is not a feature. Yeah. We're at 3 on a fitness test. Oh. Mountain. I don't think there was an active mammal. Okay, fitness test 3. Okay, so that goes to 6. Mountain. There's not a being human. I mean, there doesn't say mammal. There's probably stuff in this old growth that are mammals. Would be my guesstimation. All right, we played a card. Tension translator. We need 8 total. 3, 4, 4 on a spirit test. Plus 1 is 5. Yes, that takes us to 8. Everything's coming up Millhouse. And Riri doesn't say mammal. This is an avian. All right, so she is 65. Clear if you're high basin, no. Helping hand attached, no. Carved adult, no. Otherwise, 65.6. As Lynn finishes stripping the log, she begins carving deep cuts into the tough bark, slowly running the rope back and forth like a meditation. You ask her about her work, almost in a whisper, as to not disturb the ritual. Been building these canoes now for almost 15 years. Handy little guys. Designs been passed down for generations. Collapsible, lightweight, and durable. Perfect for you lot. Come with me to High Basin, where there's the right kind of wood to be found. Now I could carve it for you. But if you want her to take care of you, you need to know every notch and groove. Come with me, and I'll show you how to make one. We're definitely going to do this. That's the whole reason I picked her. Because we can have 2 helping hands going. All right. That was our connect test over there. The Dolewood canopy. So we've only seen two. I mean, there was the elder, and then there was, that's old growth. A couple more things from branch that we haven't seen, but I think we should just get moving. So, do I take the fatigue, or do I use the sketch to exhaust it? I'm going to use the sketch to exhaust the canopy. I used this, right? So we're going to traverse the location. So this is 2. We will use perceptive to make it 3 against 1 on a fitness. All right, so that's 9. Okay, so we can travel. Sun is going to fatigue us both. Boom, boom. That's exhausted. All right. Okay, kind of getting in the groove here. After you succeeded a test in which you committed this attribute, gain 1 awareness. We'll have that play as an awareness. All right, over here. This could fatigue us, but we're going to try to sketch wow, I need to do it that many times. I think we just rest and pass over here, then we'll come over here. Oh, maybe no, we're gonna try to, we're gonna do 3 awareness, trying to sketch Lynn because she's a 2 difficulty on an awareness test. +1 is 4. Choose a path card. X sketch display. X is equal to that card's presence. Okay, so we pass. So we just get the 2. We don't get 4, but our effort was enough. Okay, then sun. If there's an insect in play, there's not. Fatigue from the sun. Fatigue from the sun. Oops. That wasn't the right spot. That goes there. We don't have any things left to do with that. Okay, we're done. We're going to go to rest, and then choose to travel from branch to high basin. From branch to high basin, which is still old growth. So we need this and this. We no longer need branch. I didn't have, yeah, that wasn't a shuffle. Old growth, old growth, old growth, branch, old growth, branch. So still more to learn about branch, and we've got 2 of our branch people out, which means, you know what, I'm just going to leave branch out for now. We're going to the high basin. Which is a non-pivotal location. There's no way we're going to be able to help both of these people. So from the valley set, we'll take those. Put them in here. Man, I can't believe we missed that sinkhole. I should have done the Cordo's Instinct thing. path deck created. The high basin looks like this with a lot of green. Fitness, swim, soothe fatigue equal to your effort. Ooh, 10. Oh, geez. Search the path deck for the next flora and put it into play. That might not be great with the old growth. Oh, yeah. 15. A reverent calm suffices? I've never seen that word before. A reverent calm suffices? Man, maybe I'm not smart right now. Your being as you step into the ancient ancestors' grove. Did I pick? Okay. Let's go to the actual right number. If Lynn Mira, woodworker, is in play, go to 18.1. Lynn whoops in delight. She sprints down to the shore, and as you follow, you find her poking happily at a massive, partially submerged tree, felled near the basin's edge. Take a look at this, she crows. Dolewood! She raps it, and you hear a solid thunk. You couldn't ask for better conditions. The bark is still perfect, and all this rot just makes it easier to clean out. Search the path deck for a rotting dolewood and put it into play. Lynn lays out several tools and readies her saw. The energy blade flickers and comes to life. She gestures toward your tools. Instead of standing around, why don't you take one of these and help? Finishing this canoe will go a lot faster with multiple hands. Clear her to complete the canoe. All right, so we need the rotting dolewood. Oh boy, look who's back. We got Silbalai. Oh, we've got Calypsa. Silbalai and the Kleptic Raccoon. See that he just ran off with, what's his name? Quiet. Her name. To play, and apparently they ran up to the high basin. All right, this is that same obstacle. We can Artel's Vaulting Rod it. Okay, search the path deck for the next flora and put it into play. Lead Ranger gets the Hanging Cherry Moss. This is looking a lot like it did in Branch. The next Ranger draws a path card. Dozing Bear Sloth. This is a predator, so that's not great that it's in the same area with CeeLo. CeeLo can take 3. Oh, but this Dozing Bear Sloth is a 2. There's flora along the way. There's predators along the way. Suffer fatigue. If you have 4 or more fatigue, we have 3. All right, then. Okay, everything is set up. Now we go to refresh. Should have done this for the focus we had left when I rested. I'm sure I forget that 1,000 times over. And cards. We got another Riri. We can spend that one. Hi, Pimpot. Well, did you just make an appearance at the right time? No, that rotting dolewood, you don't want to clear it with harm. Add 1 harm to each feature. Add X progress to each being. Then each ranger soothes X fatigue. X equal to the tone. I could just get rid of the Hanging Cherry Moss. And then we get some progress on some beings, which is helpful. Okay. We got to draw our path cards for the round still too, right? That was just refresh. Yes, path card for the lead ranger, start of the round, is Calypsa. Oh, I wish I could have seen you earlier, Calypsa. And Silbalai. This is an extremely benign board, but that could be very helpful. Wow. So we have Calypso's is 85. $85.1. You come across Calypso in the middle of a field as she is teaching something to Cal Ivor. She waves you over. I've just been discussing some lessons with Cal. She says, care to sit in? Clear her with progress to learn from the Wise Ranger. There's such a good reward from this, but I don't think I have. I don't think I can take another helping hand because I already have 2. And then Silbalai is 82. If you've witnessed a masterpiece, we have. Syl waves enthusiastically to you from her perch on an overlook above the trail. Well, hello, she calls. If it isn't my favorite subject, how is protecting the valley going? Clear her with progress to watch as she finishes her painting. She might help us soothe some fatigue, actually. And I'm wondering if if our dog or our ferret or something is in here. All right, so we have a pretty nice board state, except for this stupid bear sloth. Which I can exhaust with the sketchbook. Sketchbook, exhaustibility. Exhaust a path card. With presence of X. I gotta spend both of them? Oh. Well, this better be worth it. I don't think it is. So we're going to start with playing High Pimpot's Secret Recipe. Add 1 harm to each flora. Boom. And boom. Add X progress to each being. Two. Oh, I might be able to get rid of Helping Hand on CeeLo. 2 and 2. Then each ranger soothes X fatigue. Okay. So let's soothe 2. Man. My animals. Cordo's instinct and trail markers. If I did this again, did I get any hearts? I got Cordo's instinct, and I have quiet. That stupid thing has 5 health. I want this to happen, so well, that character already did a turn. I think I need to use my the stooping, dozing bear sloth. I mean, I guess I could try to exhaust it. Is there something I want to play? There's no test on the dozing bear sloth, which is kind of the bummer. can always sketch, right? So Skills Sketchbook, we're going to use both of those to exhaust this. So now it is no longer in the way. We're going to spend 3 plus this to make it 4. And I kind of want better odds of it happening, so we're going to spend Cordo's Instinct to make it 5 on a connection with Lynn. +1, didn't need to spend the Instinct, but that's fine. Oh, that's not enough. What did I make it? It was 4, 5, 3, 4, 5. Actually, that was perfect. Thank you, deck, because I'm stupid. I did need 6 to make it 8. That worked out. Okay, we have cleared Lynn Mira. She is 85, 80, 65. If you're at High Basin, yes, we are. The gentle nudge, you lock the last panel of Dolewood into place. Take a breath and step back. Lynn gives you a satisfied nod. You look up and realize you've lost track of time. The carving process was so engrossing it felt as if time slipped away like a silent stream flowing on toward dusk. She eyes your work admiringly. I must say I'm impressed. Took me more than a few goes before I managed to make something like this. You thank her for the compliment and her help, and she clasps you on the shoulder. Of course. Should be rapids ready. Try collapsing it for storage, and if you'd like, there's a creek about a mile east of here where you can give her a test run. Okay, so we're going to gain the Dolewood Canoe reward card. And we're going to write carved a Dolewood canoe. Return helping hand, discard Lynn and return helping hand to the collection. Discard Lynn, return helping hand. Put it up there for now. All right. I think we'll get the canoe out later. We'll just get the canoe out later because we can't do anything with it right now. And that was over here. We were interacting with a card over here. So everything is live. But crests all care about active predators, and we were smart and we exhausted the active predator. Okay. Now, what? Progress on the location. I think progress on the location. We will dodge the rotting Dolewood. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boundary sensor is 6. Yeah, boundary sensor is 6. Yep, so 6 on a fitness test. -2. It's only 4. Sun fatigues us both. If there's an insect in play, there's not. Okay. Now what? Man, we got a lot of people on the board. We can't do another connect test. I mean, maybe we just try to traverse. Let's do this. Exhaust this. We'll spin 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nothing else is in our way. Yeah, 6 on here on a traverse test. -1 is, of course, going to be exactly 1. Fewer than we need to leave. Mountains is nothing. All right, over here, I'm going to adaptable multi-tool a focus into a spirit. We're going to try to connect with Calypso for 4. Yep, so that's 4 on a spirit. Takes us to 6, which is exactly what we need. Crests, not the time yet, but it only cares about active predators. So Calypso is 85. Helping Hand is not attached. 85. Calypso gestures to the field around you. As Rangers, we have a responsibility to the valley, not only to our friends and neighbors, but to the valley and every living being within it. Look around us, she says, and you dutifully study the meadow. The grasses, the bushes, the insects, the birds, the valley is full of life. When we move through it, we cannot help but affect it. She takes a few steps, then gestures behind her to the grass crushed beneath her boots. That's why we should think before we act. It can often be better to observe and otherwise avoid the living things in the valley. And then we can't observe. She reaches into her pocket and pulls out a small chunk of meat. She tosses it to the middle of a field, and you hear a screech. An eagle swoops down, pouncing on the morsel. Calypso smiles. It can be better to distract. Of course, Calypso says, there are a lot of beings in this valley. Exhaust one non-human being in play. Riri gets exhausted. Yeah, Riri ate the meat. Thanks for feeding my bird. Of course, Calypso says, there's a lot of beings in the valley. Sometimes there are too many to avoid or even to distract. Sometimes you have to press on, even when it's dangerous or tiring. Exhaustion, fatigue, these can be worthwhile trade-offs for accomplishing important tasks. You need to be willing to push yourself and tire yourself if you're going to get everything done in a day you need to do. She looks at you and Cal. Perhaps a competition will teach you what I mean. Which of you can push yourselves more? We shall find out. If you agree to take on the challenge, it will discard your current fatigue stack. Agree to the test. Calypso smiles. Very good. All right, go and suffer as much fatigue as you can. Then come check back in with me. Whoever pushes themselves further will get a reward. Cal grins at you. I'd wish you good luck, but all the luck in the world isn't going to help you beat me. Discard all progress and attach Helping Hand to Calypso. Each ranger discards their fatigue stack. So I know this is a fatiguing challenge. It's almost, we can almost get out of here. Yeah, I think we're going to try it. We're going to try it. We won't get to, if we fail, we're not going to get to add our canoe. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. I'm just looking to see which way was faster to get to Spire, if the water was, or over the land. But we want to do the B thing on the way back, that's right. So, yeah, we're going to discard our fatigue stack. Okay. Still no Pakotos or Orus there. A walk with me would have been sweet. I think both of them are gone now. No, there's still another walk with me in there. But I got to take a bunch of fatigue. Okay, we discard our fatigue stack. Attach Helping Hand to Calypso. And that was over here, now over here. We're going to do some sketching. There's nothing bad if we fail. And it's kind of okay if we get some suns right now. So we'll spend 2 trying to sketch the bear sloth. This is an awareness test. Okay, we did it. So we're going to get 2 sketches. Mountains does nothing. And we're going to sketch again the bear sloth. Now let's sketch Calypsa. Let's get a picture of Calypsa in there. It's an awareness test. +1, that worked. Crests do nothing. So that goes to 4. We're going to do this exhaustibility with that to add to an aid card. And then everything is rest, rest. So we go to refresh. This has to get shuffled. We're nearing the end of the day. We just have to get 6 more. Well, we need to get some fatigue. We're going to do something crazy, I think. Well, we'll see what path cards come out. I mean, I saw somebody, it might have been Chubfrog a long time ago, do Calypsa, and maybe on the playcast, probably on the playcast, they did Calypsa too. I can't remember what the fatigue number is. I don't think it's a lot though. But okay, refresh, refresh, refresh. Everything gets refreshed. 2, 3. All the tokens, field journal. I forget every stupid time. Draw a card. High Pimpot. Artel's Vaulting Rod. Got some decent token or icons on those cards. Okay, lead Ranger's card is Dolewood Canopy. And okay, Cloud Hive Swarm. This is one we have to be careful of. Comes in with 1 bee. Maybe Riri just takes it out, right? It is a being insect. Refresh, add 1 bee. You get a maximum of 1 harm per test. Yeah. X equal to the number of bees. I think Riri's just going to take this out. Just go over there and eat the bee, Riri. Eat the bee. There's 1 bee on there. There's no reason to like even. We add a harm, and X is the number of bees, so there was only 1 bee. Riri just eats it. Or do I want to eat it? Hang on a second. I might want to eat it in like just a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can this be the last turn? How much fatigue can I take on this side? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If the sun comes out, I'd be screwed. Yeah, that's 6. That's too much. Or that could be the 4. Yeah, if the sun comes out, I'm in trouble. Oh, the sun can only fatigue me once before that card flips. Okay, we're going to do this. We're going to spend these 2 and exhaust this path card. Then we will traverse the location. Is that what we want to do? Traverse the location? It's dangerous because I don't have a. I'm going to try it. So we'll traverse the location. We're taking 1, 2, 3, 4 fatigue. 1, 2, 3, 4 fatigue. And this is, okay, so this goes to 11. crests. Oh, the insects. Okay, they're not a predator. That might have been dumb. If X is greater than or equal to your fit aspect, exhaust this swarm. It's not. My fit aspect is 2. It doesn't say in your energy pool, so. Okay, so we've got 4 fatigue on this side. Now, we will re and kill the bees for 1 damage. Okay. Any other exhaust abilities? I don't think so. Okay, so now we will, I think we're also going to, oh wait, I couldn't do that. This is an obstacle. Dang it. Okay, back up. We have to do this to get the 4 fatigue. We might not be able to do this. I don't know how else to suffer some more fatigue without being able to move the dozing bear sloth. This is kind of a bummer. Yeah, when I want to be suffering fatigue, I can't. Oh well. I guess we'll see what happens. So let's... I could do it a bunch of times, but then I risk taking that damage. Let's do 2. I guess, yeah, let's do 2. Oh, you know what I could do? Wait. Let's do the test on Riri and scout a path card and put it in our way. 2 awareness plus the triangle. So we're at 3 awareness against difficulty of 1. -1 is 2. So we get to scout 2 path cards because of the test on Riri. Nothing with presences in our way. So we'll take the top 2 path cards. Puffer Crawler is a 2. Bear Sloth is a 2. If this being is attached to a role or being within persistence, it gains persistent. If this biome is attached to a being, add 1 harm to the being. It's not attached. If this being is attached to your role, how does it get attached to a being? If it's not attached. Oh, attached to a being of your choice. Oh, we could put it on Riri. Yeah, we're gonna put the Puffer Crawler in the way. That's gonna be the path card we draw. We'll put the bear on the bottom. Now we do want to actually sketch the bear. I didn't ready this, I should have. So the bear's out of the way. There was no active predators for this crest. We just need to survive on this side. We also need to be able to connect with Calypso though. So we're gonna do 3 And our intention translator makes it 4. On a spirit test, okay. Oh, that's perfect. I think this is perfect. Okay, so that's 4. No. Yes, 4. Then the sun. Okay, fatigue. Fatigue. Flips. A ranger may remove, no. If this biometal is attached to a being at harm, if it's not attached, attach it to a being of your choice. We're going to attach it to Riri. Sorry, Riri, but you got to take one for the team, maybe. Then if there's an insect in play, no, there's not. Okay. Oh, that was this side, actually. Now we go over here. We are going to clean up because we've got stuff all over the place. All right. No, 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 wait, that didn't work out. That got it out of the way. It's got to go on Calypso. That's going to be 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh boy. I could just interact with this card and only do 4, right? Fit plus triangles. I got no triangles. We use this. So we're sitting at a strength of 4 against 2. Either move you here to this feature or remove it from this feature. Whatever, that's fine. Fitness test, okay. Okay, so we succeeded. We have to move our token here. Wait, first we have to suffer the 4 fatigue. The whole point of doing that was suffering 1, 2, 3, 4 fatigue. Okay. So I'm just trying to go slow and make sure I do this correctly. Crests. If there's an active predator, there was not an active predator. If this being is attached to your role, suffer an injury. If it's not attached, attach it to your role. Holy crap. I gotta try to get rid of that thing. Because if I suffer an injury and lose all this fatigue, it was all for nothing. Oh, but if I clear her first... Wow, focus plus that. Oh man, this is so dangerous. This being is attached to your role, suffer one injury if it's not. I say, I might be able to get it away because now it's Chandara's turn. So let's see what happens. This could all have been for naught. Chandara is going to do focus plus this to interact with this roll card. I have nothing that will help. I need to save that for the connect test. Okay, so we're sitting on an effort of 2 on a focus test. Okay, so that's going to do 2. Oh wow, look at what just happened. 2 progress, 2 harm. Sorry. But I think we achieved what we needed to achieve, because it says if this being is attached to your role, suffer 1 injury. It's not. If it's not attached, attach it to your role. So I think we move it over here. We're trying to help, but now the puffer crawler got stuck to us. There are no active predators, so the crest doesn't do anything anywhere else. Okay, now Calypsa. We're going to spin a multi-tool to go to here. So we have 2 connect, 3, 4 with our hearts to connect with Calypsa, plus 1. So we're going to be at 7, which is more than enough. And see what she says, because we're like almost out of cards. Helping hand is attached. Yes, 85.2. You come panting back into the field, and Calypso looks at you expectantly. So how did you do? Count the total fatigue between all Rangers and read the corresponding entry. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. More than 4R fatigue, yes. We have 5R. Calypso raises her eyebrows. Oh my, very well done. You win the competition. She claps your shoulder and slips a small badge into your hands. Yes, then look serious. Now just remember to not push yourself harder than you need. Oh geez, sorry. Now just remember to not push yourself harder than you need to. As with so many things, we should try and find balance in our actions. So we needed more than 4R fatigue. Gain the Ranger Badge reward card, discard Calypso, and return Helping Hand to the collection. And that's going to be the end, because we have 11 up there and we need 10. Only got 2 cards and 1 card left. The obstacle on the board is exhausted. And we're going to travel. We're going to travel back to Branch via Old Growth. So let's mark that first. We're going to get these reward cards out because Ranger Badge is so sweet. Doesn't say we have to write anything down as far as notable events. Ranger Badge. Sorry if I just hit the microphone. I totally forgot to write Branch. And Old Growth. Okay. Dolewood Canoe. And oh man, I hope we can use Ranger Badge. I don't know what the requirements are. So last one, 2 Spirit. Oh no! Chase can't use it. Okay, Ranger Badge. Attach to your roll. Exhaust it to ready our roll. We get to double use our roll. And the canoe lets us use the waterways and then like avoid something on water features or whatever. What does it say? While you're on here, treat the presence of all water features as 1 lower, and the presence of all non-water features is 1 higher. That's if you move your little token there. Okay, that's going to do it for today's session of Earthborne Rangers. I hope you enjoyed this. Another long one, kind of. I hope you enjoy everything I'm putting up on the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.